Welcome to the Zone. My name is Larry Spellman. Hey, once again, we're here, me and you and me, and we're going to have an exciting show tonight. I'm glad you stayed locked in. But without further ado, we're going to get the show kicking off. Mike, what's going on? Mike Woods.
What up, Larry? How you doing, man? Oh, we got excellent show for you tonight. We're going to be tackling the issue of peer pressure, what it is, why it exists, and how to keep it from running your life, as well as a video menu that consists of Bleach, Mary, Stephen Curtis Chapman, and Phil Joel for the Power Clip of the Week. Stick around for all those. Wonderful. And also, we're going to be joining Becca Pruitt on the Live Zone Report. She's going to be out there showing us the ropes. And actually, Becca's here right now, and she's going to tell us what's up next. Becca.
Thanks, Mike. Our first video of the night comes from a group who calls himself a cross between modern rock and power pop, Jesus style. I had the chance to catch up with the guys of Bleach at Ichthus, the Christian Music Festival. And I talked to Sam, the guitarist, and I asked him what their purpose was.
I mean, we definitely just want to be servants, and it's just where God, it's our call right now, you know, and as long as, I guess my philosophy is I'm along for the ride, man. Whatever God wants from me, that's what I'll do next, you know, so. All
right.
Yeah.
Bleach was super good feeling in the zone.
Welcome back to the Zone. I'm Larry Spellman, and I'm here with you, and you're here with me. That was a video. The group is the Bleach, and I'm telling you, it had a lot of energy and a lot of feeling. And speaking of feeling, we're going to talk about, once again, we're going to continue to talk about this thing called peer pressure. And this peer pressure sometimes can be a little manipulative. It can try to force someone's will and stuff like that. But we're going to find out what exactly is a definition of peer pressure. Now, Donna, where are you from?
I'm originally from Deer Park, but we live in Mount Healthy right now.
Okay. What is your definition of peer pressure?
Well, peer pressure is basically when somebody or some group basically tries to manipulate you to do something that you don't want to do. For example, at a college frat party, maybe have sex. You have to surround yourself with people that believe in the same thing as you, so you don't put yourself in those situations to be around the peer pressure, and make it a good peer pressure if you're around it.
You know what? That's a good answer. Now, Melissa, where are you from?
I'm also from Mount Healthy, but originally Deer Park.
Okay, Melissa, tell me, what is your example of peer pressure?
Well, in simple terms, it's where someone tries to get you to do something that you don't want to do.
Well, you heard it right there. Try to get you to do something that you don't want to do. And I tell you, I don't think that it's only teens. I think also adults who deal with peer pressure. I mean, it's all around us and surrounds us. But the question is now, we know that peer pressure exists. The question is, how do we spot it and how do we overcome it? But before we get back there, we're going to jump back with Mike. Mike, what's going on over there?
Larry, well, right now we got a brief commercial break, but right after that, we got Mary, Mr. C, and Power Clip of the Week with Phil Joel. So stay here with The Zone. We'll be right back. And you know what? We really appreciate you spending your Saturday night with us. And we'd appreciate it even more if you came here to our studio, to our home, to our abode, to our sanctuary, and spent your evening with us here. And it's not like we actually do it on Saturday night, so that's a little secret between you and me. But you can call us, you can email us there. And the number, what's the number, Scotty?
513-221-4888.
Hey, if you can't believe Scotty, you can't believe anyone, all right? So without further ado, here's Becca.
Thanks, Mike. Okay, so we know peer pressure is everywhere. It affects kids, teens, adults alike. We know it's a very negative thing, and that it can be very destructive. So why do people keep doing it? Cherish, how about you? What do you think?
Well, I think that the reason that my friends use peer pressure is because when they know that they're doing something wrong, it makes it a lot easier for them to justify it when other people do it.
It's a lot easier, I think, they feel like they're getting away with it if a crowd is going along with them. How about you, Danny? Why do you think peer pressure exists?
I think it exists because people in the world are afraid to be different than everybody else.
I think it's cool to be your own type person, but I think it's easy also to get confused and even tempted at times. But God prompts us to do things. It's usually for our good or to help Him or others. When we succumb to peer pressure, it's usually the exact opposite and can cause a lot of hurt. If we learn and develop a relationship with Christ, we'll know when it's Him and when it's not. Larry, move us on.
Well, thank you, Becca. Hey, this next group, tell you, put your seatbelts on and your shackles over yourself, because this group, Mary Mary, is hot. These three young ladies, I'm telling you, they are on fire for the Lord. Their song is called I Sings. So get ready and stay locked into the zone.
Back when I was a little child, it wasn't easy. Mama didn't always have a job to take care of me. But I love her cause she tried so hard to do her best. But when she fell short, God did all the rest. That's why I think about what He's done for me. It's been so much that I couldn't even tell it if I tried. I sing just to let the whole world know that we've all got something to be grateful for. So lift your voice. Couldn't possibly remember all the things that you've done. In my life I've seen some weary days, but with you I've overcome. Why wouldn't I say yes to you when you gave your life for me? Now I'll give mine to you, and I'm gonna tell everybody. Oh, yeah. It's been so much that I couldn't even tell it if I tried. I sing just to let the whole world know that we've all got something to be grateful for. So lift your voice. You don't know like I know what He's done for me. Look at your life and you too will see. Ain't no way we've come this far all by ourselves. Many blessings, great and small. Now let's take some time and thank Him for them all. Sing about what He's done for me. It's been so much that I couldn't even tell it if I tried. I sing just to let the whole world know that we've all got something to be grateful for. So lift your voice. I sing about what He's done for me. It's been so much that I couldn't even tell it if I tried. I sing just to let the whole world know that we've all got something to be grateful for. So lift your voice. Lift your voice. What He's done for me. It's been so much that I couldn't even tell it if I tried. I sing just to let the whole world know that we've all got something to be grateful for. So lift your voice. About what He's done for me. It's been so much that I couldn't even tell it if I tried. I sing just to let the whole world know that we've all got something to be grateful for.
This how we gonna do this.
So lift your voice.
From left, right, left to right, left, right,
It's been so much
yeah.
that I couldn't even
See how nodding your head out there?
if I tried. I sing just to let the whole world know that we've
how we
all
blazing
got
you, baby.
something to be grateful for. So lift your voice.
Mary,
About what He's
BBJ.
done for me.
Hey, welcome back to the Zone. That was Mary Mary with I Sings, and so keep it locked in here for the best Christian music you're gonna find anywhere, and I do mean anywhere. But right now, Larry is gonna show you our serious side in the real world with the Live Zone Report. So, Larry.
Thank you, Mike. This week's Life Zone Report with our own Becca Pruitt. She is going to talk about some issues surrounding peer pressure. Now, you and me, let's listen.
you really don't want to do it, but you're just doing it because, you know, you don't want to seem uncool.
You're not making the decision for yourself, leading and following after other people.
Everyone experiences peer pressure at some point. If you're being pulled in a direction you don't want to go, you're not alone.
Weed was a big peer pressure for me. Because my friends were doing it, they said, oh, it's cool, why don't you do it? You know, I felt, hey, why not?
I was with a lot of friends, and we was in the mall in a shopping store, and they asked us if we wanted to, you know, we was to steal some stuff, some clothes and stuff, and I ended up stealing and doing what they did.
Something in me was saying, that's not right. Later I figured out why that wasn't right, because it didn't make me feel like a child of God, and I knew who I was.
And that's the big thing, to be cool, so I wanted to be cool like them. So after I continued to do it, I eventually got caught, and I really learned.
Don't you know if that boy really loved you, he would have waited till you got out of high school and went to college. Bettered your lives, Tracy.
So these teens decided to try and turn things around by being positive influences on their peers through a play. 15-year-old Mont Hill wrote He'll Take Away Your Pain when he was just 13.
When I have a play about young people, you know, about the problems that we go through, people have to see this because adults don't know what teens go through every day.
Action.
The cast, crew, and leadership of He'll Take Away Your Pain have some words for those of you going through peer pressure, whatever it may be.
Think about the future, you know what I'm saying, because everything has consequences. And like, say, the girl that's in the play, she has sex with him because of peer pressure. And the outcome is that she gets pregnant. He doesn't even want her no more. Now she's carrying around a part of him and that she can never let go.
The only person that can take away that left out, that empty feeling, that heartbroken feeling is Jesus Christ.
Just pray to God and I can get out of that situation, keep their head up and keep continually praying and keeping God's word.
If you walk right, I'm saying, you'll get a blessing. You get a blessing for doing what God tells you to do.
God said it would be alright. It will be alright.
For more information about The Zone or how you can be a part of our studio audience, call us at 513-221-4888. Coming up next, our power clip of the week featuring a guy who came from New Zealand to join the famed group The Newsboys. He's Phil Joel. He's got lots to say about God in his title cut, Watching Over You. So keep it locked in here in The Zone.
God, Jesus? Just a question from Love and Faith Christian Fellowship.
Ouch.
When the Newsboys' friend from New Zealand agreed to join the band, the partnership resulted in many #1 songs. His gifted writing and arranging helped to place Phil Joel into a solo career. Here's brand new music from Phil Joel with his title cut, Watching Over You.
Starts rolling in, he lets you know it's gonna be okay. He sees you dancing in the moonlight. His arms around you, hold you tight. And if those clouds should start to break, he'll be standing out in the rain with you. And though it's hard to believe, he believes in you. God is watching over you. As always, you are loved, whatever you go through. He's right beside you. God
Welcome back to the Zone. I'm Larry Spellman, and that was our power clip of the week, a solo project by Phil Joel. And as you can see, God is watching over all of us, no doubt. All right, we're about to touch in with Mike. Mike, what's going on over there, son?
Thanks, Larry. We're sitting over here wrapping up our topic tonight, and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about how to avoid peer pressure. And Donnie, what's one of the tactics you use to avoid it?
Well, I would walk away and hang out with my Christian friends.
Oh man, walking away's got to be tough.
Yep.
Actually, to me, it's more of a respect thing. If you don't respect others, then you're going to try to pressure them into things they don't want to do. Not a good thing. And we need to respect ourselves and who we are in God and the identity that He gives us. And we defend ourselves, our positions, our beliefs, and even when it's not cool, there's got to be God working in our lives, because that's tough. Can't do that on our own. But Becca's going to show us up what's next.
Well, you probably know our next artist, but did you know that Stephen Curtis Chapman is an avid reader? His lyrics have been influenced by Corrie ten Boom, Philip Yancey, Jim Elliott. He's written everything from pop jingles to film scores. Here he is with his autobiographical song, Lord of the Dance. Where? In the Zone!
The world beneath us spins in circles, and this life makes us twist and turn and sway. But we were made from both and real with no reason, by the one who moves with passion and with grace, as He dances over all that He has made. Yeah. I am the heart, He is the heartbeat. I am the eyes, He is the sight, and I see clearly I am justified, and He is the light. I move my feet, I go through the motion, but He gives purpose to chance. I am the dancer, He is the Lord of the dance, Lord of the dance, Lord of the dance, yeah.
Welcome back to the Zone. Hey, we had an awesome show, and I thank y'all once again for staying locked in without changing the channel and stuff like that. But as you can see, that not only teens have peer pressure, but you know that we also as adults have peer pressure. We're not telling you something new. We're just saying how we get through it. Becca, how do you think regarding peer pressure, how adults get through it?
I think it depends on the person, but I know as Christians, we focus on Him and what He would want us to do, because He has made us all individuals. He's a creative God and wants us to be creative. We don't have to be like everybody else. He's made us individuals, unique people, and if it's going to hurt other people, what's up with that?
No, I agree with that. Hey, doing it God's way works every time. If you're not doing it God's way, you're doing it the wrong way. So, well, right now, I would like to thank everyone for coming tonight. Thank you for being here.
Definitely.
Oh, wonderful. And come back next week. You can email us here, right there. Email us. Talk to us. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want us to talk about. If you want to be in the audience, email us. Talk to us. And we'll see you next week on The Zone.
All right. See ya.